This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium short take. This Infinium short take is entitled, Now It's Nikola's Fault. Now, my MGTOW brothers, the other day I was looking at some content from Casual Bachelor, and one of his vids had this pixie on there, this woman on there, who was essentially post-war, over 30, and can't find a man. And so accordingly, she was ranting and raving about MGTOW men and how MGTOW men are causing all these problems, how we're doing all this stuff, how we're causing all the issues in society, how we shouldn't exist, blah, blah, blah. But during the course of her rant, she got onto the subject of Nikola Tesla and how Nikola Tesla is the hero of MGTOW men. And accordingly, she ranted and raved about Nikola Tesla being crazy, blah, blah, blah. But my brothers, if you're not aware of Nikola Tesla was a great inventor, a futurist who lived throughout the mid-1800s to, I'd say, the mid-1900s. And you can say this of Nikola Tesla. Every bit of technology that exists around you, like the AC current, the alternating current that runs the refrigerator in your house or runs your computer, Nikola Tesla had a hand in that. Nikola Tesla, again, he was a great futurist. He predicted cell phones, all types of technology that we now benefit from. Nikola Tesla was also a futurist in terms of what would happen in terms of what we know now as feminism. And Nikola Tesla said of himself that had he had a relationship with a woman, had he bowed down to women, that he would never be able to create the things that he created, that he would never be able to invent, so to speak. Now, this is one of the statements that Nikola Tesla said when he talked to a reporter in 1924. Now the soft-voiced, gentle woman of my reverent worship has all but vanished. In her place has come the woman who thinks that her chief success in life lies in making herself as much as possible like man, in dress, voice, actions, in sports, and achievements of every kind. Now, this statement was again said in 1924. And my brothers, note the profoundness of a statement that was said in 1924 and how accurately Nikola Tesla predicted what is happening in our present day in 2021. And that is why I would say Nikola Tesla, he is somebody that I look to and say, yes, you are a hero, because you did predict what would happen to us, what would happen to society if feminism was allowed to go the course of what it's doing today. And so, as I listened to this pixie rant and rave about how this man was crazy, Nikola Tesla was crazy, and now MGTOW men are crazy, I began to think about the profound nature of her statements versus the statements of a man who was deadly accurate. And indeed, he was so accurate that today as a man, I have to be careful about if I look at a woman in public and smile at her, there's a great possibility that I could be thrown into jail. There's every possibility that women will steal my achievements, that which has happened to me, that will try to do a replacement killer on me, which has happened to me. Everything that Nikola Tesla said has happened to me. Has happened to me or has happened to men in society. And we men have to deal with the everyday striving of women trying to replace us, saying of us that we're useless, like a bike is to a fish, so to speak. Nikola Tesla predicted these things. And again, he was deadly accurate in what he said. And so now you have this pixie who, like other pixies, have said that, for instance, the MGTOW philosophy was created by white nationalists. Now it's Nikola Tesla is crazy, and we are crazy because we look up to him because of his statements, which were accurate. We have to deal with these things, my brothers. On a daily basis, we have to deal with these things, my brothers. And so instead of women like this pixie in Casual Bachelor's bed saying that if a man said this in the early 1900s and flash forward to today, the problems between men and women are far greater and far more expansive than ever before, that they are so bad that I personally, as a woman, can't get a man, and this is the cause of these problems. My stance on feminism, on keeping men subjugated, is the cause of the problem. Don't you think that it would be plausible and kind of a indicator that I, as a woman, should look in the mirror for the cause of the issues and begin to seek ways to cause change to bring this issue to an end? But no, it is the common rant against MGTOW men, and that we're crazy, and we're crazy because we look up to a man like Nikola Tesla, who, again, was a futurist, not only with technology, but with societal issues as well. Now, my MGTOW brothers, again, what Nikola Tesla said was, in essence, back then, that there was no benefit to him to either cohabitate with or to marry women in his day and age. And now flash forward to 2021. We MGTOW men now understand the gravity of his statement and why there is no benefit to we as men to either cohabitate with or to marry women in our day and age in 2021. It has only gotten worse and is still going to get worse. And there is nothing that pixies like the one in that vid can say or do about it in terms of criticism, in terms of trying to inject validation into our lives. There's nothing that they can do, my brothers, because our attitude now has become one of indifference, and frankly, my dear, we don't give a damn. And we take that attitude of our indifference and that, frankly, my dear, we don't give a damn as we walk along the road to our freedom, the MGTOW road to our freedom in peace and in our sanctity and again, our freedom. Now, just for the latest cringeworthy moment or simp out moment that I witnessed this week, I was going into a grocery store and happened to notice a car pulling up and parking. And the man in the car who was in the driver's side of it jumped out, raced around the side of the car to the passenger side, and whipped open the door for his queen. And I thought to myself, never again, because I am free as a MGTOW man. This is a MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium short take. My MGTOW brothers, now more than ever, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW road, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.